In this video, we will be discussing the scientific notation. Scientific notation is the first topic that we learn in IB Diploma Mathematics Analysis and Approaches class. This is the section 1.1 of the topic number 1 of your math class. So scientific notation is a special way of writing numbers to handle very large or very small numbers. With the scientific notation, we always use the form a times 10 to the power of k. For example, if you have 4.7 times 10 to the power of 5 instead of the 470,000, this is called scientific notation or standard form. So when you have very large number, you can always write in the form of the scientific notation, and the scientific notation always need to be written in the form of a times 10 to the power of k. Okay, but however, there's a few rules that you need to follow to write the scientific notation. So step 1, you always start at the decimal point. So for example, when you have 470,000 like this, you always start from the decimal at the very back. Then you move your decimal until there's only one number left to the left of the decimal. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you place your decimal right after 4. Then we have only one number left to the left of the decimal, right? Then we have 4.7 like this, right? Then we know that we move the decimal from the back 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 times, right? 5 spaces to the left. So we know that we have moved, since we move the decimal place to the left, we have a positive exponent. So we do 4.7 times 10 to count how many spaces you have moved to the left. So you have 5, right? Then this number is written in scientific notation. Then, for example, if you have a number like 0.0000567, then in this case, you're moving your decimal place to the right, right? Then we can say 5.67 times 10 to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, and since we have moved to the right, the exponent needs to have negative number. So we can write the scientific notation like this. Okay, so general usage. This format of writing number is frequently used in science, where we want to save time by avoiding writing very large or very small numbers in the full. So for example, the width of the atom is usually written as 3.0 times 10 to negative 10. So scientific notation also used in chemistry, biology, and physics, and so on. However, in mathematics, you're never going to see a question just asking about the scientific notation in math class, IB math class. So you will be most likely use this to write your answer. Okay, then let's try some of the example questions. So in example number 1, we need to express these numbers in the form of the scientific notation, right? So question A, we have this number, right? Then we're going to pretend that there is a decimal place and move it until we have one number left over on the left hand side. Then we can replace the decimal place right after 4. Then you can see that we still have numbers left over on the right hand side, right? And we know that we have moved the decimal places like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times to replace it right after the 4, right? So that means we can write our answer as 4.07 times 10 to 5. So we can just get rid of all the zeros, right? Then let's look at the question B. We have a number 0.0000407. We know that we have to move the decimal place until we have only one number on the left hand side. So it means we can do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we have moved the decimal place right after 4 again, right? However, in this case, we have moved the decimal places 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times to the right. So that means your exponent gets the negative number. So it's 10 to negative 5. And this is your number in scientific notation format.